Broncos Commanders, I don't think people were expecting that game to be as good as it was. And it was a bit of a treat. Bit of a treat. Went into overtime. Um, Obviously the Broncos winning by 1 point because the Commanders went for two, which you'd understand because like going for two to win the game because their season's done. Why not? Do you know what I mean? There was a weird call when uh before the fourth, before the game ended, before going into overtime on the Commanders. They should have had 15 yards in their favor, but then they gave a sack on Mariota, or said he was down when he actually got tripped up, and it would end up being like 3rd and 21 when it should have been the first down with 15 yards in the Commanders' favor, and they could have then potentially won that game. So that was an iffy one. And then Broncos fans could say the touchdown, was it in overtime if I'm not mistaken? Yes, the fourth down, Debo running into the Broncos DB kind of. So, but Mariota, I mean, he threw the ball 50 times. You wouldn't really associate that. And he led the team in rushing as well. So, yeah. Hey, anyway, I'm not the head coach, Dan Quinn. You got to think about that. Then the flip side is Denver Broncos. Like I said, once they beat the Chiefs, you can't not take them serious. Do you know what I mean? They might be the team in the AFC that no one wants to face. No one will want to face them. Obviously, like Bo Nix's sidearm touchdown, that was a beautiful thing as he was falling down. I was like, someone's been watching Patrick Mahomes. Bloody hell, mate. And then he threw a weird interception himself. But he had a good game himself, 321 yards. And then we know the Broncos defense, just led by their defensive player this season. He arguably should have been defensive player of the year, but because of what Myles Garrett has done in the last 5-6 weeks alone, he's just outright running away with it. But Nick Bonito, the play to win that game, getting the hand on Mariota's throw going for two, I was like, it was just fitting that not felt in it Bonito, that he's the one that stopped that play and won the Broncos the game. And the celebrations, it showed it, man. That's a team, like, as much as I hate to admit, because you know me, I'm not a Denver fan like that. I don't really like them at all, but because of head coach. But Sean Payton's doing a hell of a job there, man. Hell of a job. 10-2. And right now, like I said, I'm doing this just before the Patriots Giants game. Right now, the Broncos are the 1 seed in the AFC. And I can't lie, if I'm a team heading into the postseason, I'd rather play the Patriots than the Broncos. Bearing in mind Drake May's better, but I just think the Broncos team is it's just better. I just feel they're better. And the Patriots, the Broncos have gone through tougher tests. They've not had the easiest of schedules compared to the Patriots. Again, you can only play who's in front of you. But the Broncos are just like the Cowboys. They've beaten both Super Bowl teams in the Eagles and the Chiefs. The Cowboys did it in the space of 5 days or whatever. So they're battle tested, these Broncos. Pat Surtain came back. That's what the best cornerback in, like, I just feel they're slightly better team than the Patriots. But yeah, no, the NFL, as me and Jacob said at the beginning, the NFL is NFLing. And we've got some big games coming up this week. Do you know what I mean? So, and just the month of December, it's gonna be a bit of a interesting one, which is always the case. But no, Thanksgiving onwards, yeah, we're thankful for the games that you provided. Definitely thankful for the games that were provided. Because I looked at the Sunday schedule and I was like, oh, not really excited about much games. And then, but the games were generally good, like generally good. So this is good. This is good, and this could be the year where none of the favorites make it to a championship game. So let me just go with the five favorites: the Kansas City Chiefs, the Buffalo Bills, the Baltimore Ravens, and on the NFC side, the Philadelphia Eagles and the Detroit Lions. Like these are the teams that have consistently been up there the last 5 years in terms of like their record and stuff like that. Or last few years, sorry, 3, 4 years. Those five teams, yes, I was meant to say three because of Detroit. They've had the best like 3 year span, but whatever. But again, imagine none of those teams make not the Super Bowl, the championship game. Because it's very likely right now that it's so topsy turvy. Like I said, the current one seeds, the Denver Broncos and the Chicago Bears. Yo, that is crazy. That is crazy right now. Man, oh man, man, oh man. Gosh. Because I'm sure I had it up here earlier in terms of like the current playoff picture. Bears, Broncos, Bears, one seeds, like I've stated. Two seeds, Patriots, Rams, who would currently face the Bills and 49ers. Bloody hell. Then the three seeds, the Jags and the Eagles. They would face the Colts and the Packers. And then the four seeds, Ravens, Buccaneers. They would face the Chargers, Seahawks. So, like, are you not hearing what I'm saying, bro? Are you not hearing? Like, right now, you just be thinking, frick, yo, it's peak.